Hey, what's going on? It's Deciding to 169. So earlier I was working on getting ready for this video and I was listening to some motivational speeches and something popped out at me, something that one of the speakers said, and I was like, you know what I'm going to talk about tonight, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shelve that for tomorrow and I'm going to talk about this tonight. So let's start off by what he said. You know, the speaker was talking about silencing the outside noise. And I've done videos previously about, kind of haters and, not listening to those that are outside, that are always, the ones that are picking apart everything that you're doing, the ones that don't really give two craps about you. And these are people that are as close to your family, to people that you've never even met before. So I say that in the fact that, I know for a fact that I'm not perfect. I do. I can look, in the mirror and I can tell myself that I believe that I'm not perfect. I've never tried to represent that I am anything but human, honestly. So I'm not perfect. Now, I know that I say that I'm great. I know that I say that I'm phenomenal in ways, and I'll never take that back. I do believe that, but it's those sometimes the only good things you hear about yourself are the things you say about yourself. It's my mentality, it's a mindset that I have, and the track record that I've built since not being great, right? So. For those that know me and some of my closest family and friends know that I was in a garbage place in my life once, and I had to dig myself out of that garbage place. And since then, what I've been able to do is, in my opinion and my view, phenomenal, and in my opinion, great. And I'll continue to say that I am great and I am phenomenal. However, let's get back to I'm not perfect. I could bet you that there are some individuals that I have met throughout my not only career but through my life that don't like me. They probably don't have anything that's nice to say about me. They would probably try to dig up some dirt on me if they really wanted to, or if there was some real reason to. I have a lot of baggage in my past, but it's baggage that I know about. It's baggage that I'll tell the world about now. It's baggage that it is what it is. I mean, I'm human. I've made mistakes. I've made some very big mistakes. I've decided some horrible decisions previously, from getting married too young, to getting divorced, to getting remarried, to making bad decisions at work, making bad decisions in relationships and in friendships, whatever it may be, right? That's the reality, though. That's the reality. I'm not perfect. I do a hell of a lot better job now than I did in my past life, and I know what I've done, and I know how I've wronged people in the ways that I've wronged them, to ensure that I don't make those mistakes again. Or if I do, it's because they deserved it, or they weren't good people in the first place, and it's not anybody that I want to be around anyways. That steel sharpens steel, and if you're a dull rock, well, guess what? Like, you're not helping me at all. And if I am trying to ensure that I make the world a better place, or I make our relationship or friendship the best that it can be, because I'm working on making the best me overall, it is what it is at the end of the day. So I'm not perfect, but with that, the reason that I'm able to do this, and the reason that I look at it this way now, is because of what that motivational speaker was saying about silencing the outside, silence that noise, the outside noise. We hear it all day long, and especially if social media. You look at social media, you look at the world that we live in today, you look at politics, you look at all kinds of different stuff. There is all kinds of outside noise, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, whether it is whatever, all right? I take no side in it. It is still outside noise. And sometimes that outside noise is going to affect you. Here's the thing. You can't allow that outside noise to affect you. Someone doesn't like you? Oh well. Let them not like you. If you're looking for quantity over quality, then you're looking in the wrong places anyways. If you're trying to become successful and you're worried about what your boss is going to think about this, even though it's the right decision, then you're thinking and you're worrying about the wrong decisions. You're not looking at it what you need to be looking at, as you're doing what you should be, and it's ethical, it's moral, all right, and it's right. So who gives a crap what the outside is thinking? If it's a relationship, if it's the closest relationship, it's between you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your spouse, whatever it may be, and you know that at the end of the day you're doing the right thing, and that spouse is just not being there for you and being there in a supportive way, you have to go ahead and tune out that outside noise. In-laws, friends, family, whatever it may be, you have to silence that outside noise. You have to stop listening to it, and you have to stop letting it affect you overall. Because if you continue to allow it to affect you, it is going to take you down a road that you do not want to travel down, all right? It is going to have an effect on you that is more powerful than you'll ever even understand. And it truly can hurt you if you allow it to, though. And if you want to become successful in life, you have to stop. You have to stop listening to all those other individuals that have an opinion about you, an opinion on what you're doing, an opinion on how you're doing it, whatever it may be. Look, I used to worry about that. I used to worry about it so much that it literally made me go down that road. All right. And I worried, and I was worried about what my spouse thought. I was worried about what my bosses thought. I was worried about what my friends thought, my family, all kinds of other stuff. And the realization was that I had to figure out that they did not matter. The noise that they made did not matter. And once I did that, I've been able to move past that, and I've been able to get through things now that I'm proud of. The things that I'm beyond proud of, to say, you know what, there were those out there that had an opinion, so what? Or there's the individuals that I find out afterwards that had an opinion, and I didn't even care because I didn't even worry about it, and it never affected me. I never allowed it to affect me. So you have to turn off that outside noise. You know, there are a lot of individuals out there in the world that are going to say things, right, wrong, indifferent, whatever it may be, just because they want to. They want to get something out of you. They want to hurt you. They want to make sure that you feel a way that you, honestly, you shouldn't feel. They're going to do that. There's going to be all kinds of this in your life. You have to go ahead and put on whatever it is, those silencers that you have, and just drown out the noise with what you're doing, and ensuring that it's ethical, it's moral, it has value. You're doing it for the good, of overall, not just yourself, but for the betterment of all. And if you are, who gives a crap what everyone out there has to say? You shouldn't. You shouldn't care at all. All right? And once you are able to do that, you'll realize that the only one that matters is you. The only one's opinion that matters is you. And when you're able to do that, you're able to go places that I promise you, that you never thought were possible overall. So look, if you're one of those individuals out there that's worried, stop worrying. If you're one of those individuals out there being the noise, stop. Work on yourself. Who gives a crap with that? Stop. You shouldn't be wasting your time on trying to be an a-hole. You should be wasting your time, all right, on nothing but ensuring that you're doing, which isn't a waste of time, but nothing but ensuring that you're doing what you need to become successful, and stop tearing down other individuals. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you watching this video. Until my next one, like, share, feedback, or no feedback. I don't care.